King's Country, kingscountry.net. Special day for cats, for feline friends. National Black Cat Day is going on right now. You regular listeners know that I have three black cats residing at the King of the Road Productions. I'm talking about Ninja. He's the star of the show. Not me. It's Ninja. He's our mascot, after all. And don't give him any guff. We also have Felix in the house. He's a black cat. And outside we've got Miss Priss. She was banished when she almost took my out. Those are the three black cats at King of the Road Productions on Happy National Black Cat Day. As we keep them coming on this TGIF edition with Blake Shelton, minimum wage on King's Country. King's Country, kingscountry.net. That's Midnight River Choir, a band you probably won't hear many other places. I don't know how much airplay they actually get, but they're a good group, and that's why we play them here. And we also play them because they have a local connection. The lead singer is a guy by the name of Eric Middleton. I remember him when he was still in high school and a teenager. He used to come up to down to Beaumont, I should say, from Kirbyville, just north of Beaumont, to perform in our Colgate Country Showdown when I worked for a local terrestrial country station. We've moved up. Now we're internet only. That's the future of radio, anyway. Anyway, Midnight River Choir is a good group, and we play several of their cuts here. You know how they got their name? Well, they were floating down the rafts in New Braunfels after midnight, singing, because those guys can harmonize pretty good, Midnight River Choir. Somebody heard them from their tent. The next morning they said, I think I heard a Midnight River Choir last night. And it just stuck. That's how they got their name. They're still going strong, especially in the hill country area. They do some pretty big gigs. Congratulations to Midnight River Choir. I'm just Jim King of the radio. Man in Black, Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, coming up right after these. King's Country, kingscountry.net. This isn't just any old Friday. This is a TGIF edition of the Jim King of the Radio Show and National Black Cat Day. As I told you earlier, don't tell anybody, but we have three black cats residing here at the so-called Cat Castle on the west end of Beaumont, where we produce the TV and radio extravaganzas. I just love cats. Going back to the days in radio when I was traveling around terrestrial radio and living in apartments, cats were good company, especially when you're single. Anyway, the cats I'm talking about National Black Cat Day are Ninja. Of course, he's the star of the show. Miss Priss, who was banished about a year ago because she almost took one of my eyes out. She didn't mean to, but she's outside and happy. And inside, Felix the cat. He's a wonderful, wonderful cat. Ready for a little nostalgia? If you're my age, you might remember that cartoon, Felix the cat. That was one of the first albums I had. And all these years I've been wondering what happened to it. And I hadn't heard this in years, so it's kind of a fabulous flashback for me. Here's the original theme song to Felix the cat. Happy National Black Cat Day.
Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. Whenever he gets in a fix, he reaches into his bag of tricks. Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. You laugh so much your sides will ache, your heart will go pit-a-pat. Watching Felix, the wonderful cat.
Like Willie and Waylon and me.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's King of the Road.
Backstage in Southeast Texas with the legendary Johnny Bush.
I've been drinking all night and my head is so sore. Maybe some noodle. Got to have some food. Oh, those topless tails reach so poco.
You said you played with Willie even before he had the ponytails and everything way back then?
We started out together in 1954 in a little old joint in the south part of San Antonio called Walter's Ranch House, and then they changed it to the Bug Womp. And when we get off the air, I'll tell you what that means. But I was 19 and Willie was 21, and we formed a bond that is still true today.
Yeah, well, you wrote Whiskey River, one of his most famous tunes that you actually penned, and maybe not everybody knows that, but you cut the song, and it was a hit. It was a hit for
I
you,
don't.
too.
A lot of people think Willie wrote Whiskey River, and I don't care if they think that because I get the check.
Right. Rest in peace, Johnny Bush. Wasn't too long ago that he passed. We lost a great one. Thanks for streaming King's Country on kingscountry.net.
It's the third hardest thing I'll ever do.
King's Country at kingscountry.net's coming to you from Beaumont, Texas, where country is still king. Yeah, we were launched and created way back in 2011 on Independence Day 2011, very apropos, by yours truly, Jim King of the radio, and Mickey Ashworth. We were launched with the Southeast Texas and Southwestern Louisiana listener in mind, but we appreciate people worldwide streaming us. We know country here, the real stuff. Thanks for streaming us. Here comes Alan Jackson chasing that neon rainbow.
Daddy on a radio, he tuned it to a country show.
Streaming from the studio of King of the Road Productions, I'm Jim King of the radio. Oh, happy Halloween in advance. Coming up Tuesday. Today is National Black Cat Day, by the way. Somehow Halloween and black cats go together, but black cats pretty much are my thing year-round here at the Cat Castle in the west end of Beaumont. Suzanne Simmons doesn't like it when I call it the Cat Castle, but hey, I got to be honest with you. My roommates here are several cats. Anyway, before the show goes to the dogs, here's what's happening this weekend on the Jim King of the TV show. We're going to have Destin Saunier back in the Royal Spotlight thanks to Glenn's Express Collision. We'll have the Southeast Texas debut of Flat River Band's new video. That's our Taylor Trading Company music clip of the week from Nashville. They got a tune called God Bless the Radio. It's not too bad. We'll gaze in the rear view at last weekend's NerdCon and a Halloween fabulous flashback. Got a couple of famous actors on that NerdCon segment. Mark Price and Keith Coogan, child actors. I mean, they were famous child stars back in the day. We're going to kick it off with Tyler Dozier at Honky Tonk, Texas. Here's a little sample.
I hear that old familiar sound turning in the parking lot. Beat these tires in my old truck, rolling over gravel rock. A big night hot band just to come on in. There's buckles and tight jeans, neon glowing and fiddle smoking. Ain't no place I'd rather be than Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home. No worn out wooden dance floor, neon signs on the wall, music mixing with the constant talk, and boots sliding on that old sawdust. There ain't no place I'd rather be than Texas honky tonk.
All right, we're honkin' talking tonight, and the man that wrote a song called Texas Honky Tonk, Tyler Dozier, right here at Honky Tonk, Texas. Who would have thunk it? How'd that happen?
Well, I come here fairly often and just having to write a song about it, and hopefully Derek may pick it up as a theme song one day.
So this is right up your alley, huh?
It sure is. This is my old stomping grounds right here. So I'm from right up the road, about 20 miles from here, and used to come down here and have fun on the weekends and stuff, and then got into playing music and trying to make a career out of it, and wrote a song about the place I'd always come to.
It's Tyler Dozier from Spurger, Texas. Did you grow up there?
Yes, sir, I sure did. Born and raised, and graduated from there, and did everything around there, but not there very often anymore, running around playing music. So
About a year after graduating from Spurger High School, Tyler released his first single, Doing Time in Texas. Here's a 19-year-old Tyler Dozier talking about it.
since then, I've just rolled with it, and finally decided to release a single. My cousin actually had a hand in writing the song that I just released, Doing Time in Texas, so just gave me a good opportunity, and I'm just trying to jump on it.
I'm doing time in Texas. No prison walls inside. Only wide open spaces. Still I'm trapped inside. The minutes feel like days to this weary man. Only heartbroken restless. Tell me where's the joy?
the first song, Doing Time in Texas, is the only one that I did not have a hand in writing. After that, it kind of picked up probably 6 months after that, and I picked it up, and I love it just as much as playing now.
So what are your plans for the future in the music business? Obviously, you want to do this for a career, don't you?
I do want to do this for a career, and I'm kind of working out the details. You know, it's a long grind. It's trying to get your name out there, but just working on getting an EP right now, and I got a ton of songs that I've written and had pitched to me, and just working on EP and getting out there and playing around the bigger venues out here. Try to branch out as well, get to Lake Charles, maybe some Austin and Houston as well.
Goodbye, Houston. Goodbye, Houston.
Check out Tyler Dozier kicking off this weekend's Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, coming soon to Strike TV and YouTube. And thanks for streaming King's Country.
They told him to just fade away.
King's Country at kingscountry.net. Jim King of the radio hopefully got some scoop from Nashville here. No extra charge for this little tidbit. Here's Kelsey Ballerini's ex-husband, Morgan Evans, taking a shot at her on stage in Australia. First, he dedicates the song to anyone who has an ex that's talked crap about them. Then he launches into what is clearly a breakup song called What Does That Say About You?
And I'd like to dedicate this one to anyone with an ex that wants to talk about. Say what you want about me. That's what you need to do. Say all the things that we said we will keep just between me and you. Throw some dirt on my name, make it hurt, take a swing. Go ahead and bend the truth. Say what you want about me, but baby, what does that say about you?
King's Country, kingscountry.net. That does it for a TGIF edition of the show. I'm Jim King of the radio. Don't miss the TV show this weekend, and we'll be capturing some fresh footage this weekend, Sunday, at Madison's on Dallin. Come by there Sunday afternoon for the Peg Winders. We got a concert shoot with this great local band. We'll do a concert shoot and interview that'll be appearing on the Jim King of the TV show pretty soon. It's a Halloween party, so feel free to dress up. I'm likely to wear my usual stuff, you know, the crown boy hat, the infamous crown boy hat, the cowboy hat, and the crown. Anyway, keep between the ditches. Have a good one. And we'll talk to you 10-ish Monday morning right here on King's Country. Later, Gator.